Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much back. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this. Let's finish this up. Today we're gonna try finishing off the Azurites, and it's doable. And then we'll probably end it there. It's gonna take a little bit to do so, but like I said, we're going to leave the best battle for last. Well, we're gonna attack the Khuzaits, right? That's what we're gonna end up doing. The Khuzaits are gonna be the last faction we end up fighting for. But at the same time, we are going to kind of let every kingdom fight itself in a sense. So it's going to be a 1v1v1 Khuzaits versus Azurites versus Sturgia. So, but like I said, I'm going to focus on trying to, so I want to give each kingdom kind of like one city and one castle kind of remaining. That's what I want to do. I want to give them one castle, one city. That way they can replenish their troops and constantly go to war for a bit. What I'm going to end up doing is just letting my kingdom kind of do itself, do what it was planning on doing, running itself like through wait to skip, and then I'm just going to kind of go around and watch the crazy actions between the kingdoms and how they're going to fight each other, stuff like that. So I'm not really going to get involved, but I want to kind of see who's going to be the stronger faction. Is it Azurites, Khuzaits, or Sturgia? Who's going to be the last one standing and the last one living in my world? This is my world. I'm conquering the world, and this is my world. At least I get my own world in a video game. But like I said, we'll see. Right now we're about to go to war with Azurites. Give me a little bit of time, but right now I'm just kind of explaining the situations to you guys. I was gonna mix some caffeine right now just to get a little bit stimulated to kind of go at this, but at the same time, I'm trying to watch some ads to kind of boost my thing for Atlas Earth right now. Try to boost my rent or whatever. So by watching ads or whatever, depending on how. So I don't know. I mean, I could possibly go into it, but I don't know how you guys. I mean, this is a gaming channel anyways. So Atlas Earth pretty much is like this one app that you could do on your phone. This is not a sponsorship or anything, but I'm just gonna explain what I'm doing. So it's a game that you could pretty much buy like land and stuff, travel, purchase land depending on where you're at, and it kind of adds some kind of like real monetary value behind like how many parcels you own. But you have to watch ads in order to kind of get like the most value for all the parcels you own. But then there's like little game events and stuff that you could do in order to kind of like complete rewards to get more parcels and currency in game, so you can buy the land. That then generates like income for you or revenue. So by watching these ads, I get like a 15 times boost for all the little parcels I own. So I own a specific amount of parcels. Each one, depending on their rarity, kind of offers a certain boost per second. So right now I'm just upping those boosts by 15 times so that I could kind of get the best value possible. Otherwise the boost doesn't really help And then like there's also certain events that kind of like give you 50 times boost and stuff like that. So then you get, instead of 15 times boost, you get a 50 times boost for all the lands you own or all the parcels you own. So that's kind of what I'm doing. That's the whole Atlas Earth thing. I mean, it's pretty much free. I mean, there's things you could do to spend and kind of get ahead of the game, or you can do free to play, and there's ways to kind of rank up free to play if you just kind of put stuff. I mean, I could always make videos on it, but that's not what I'm streaming at the moment, so I'm gonna kind of get off the topic. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys information why I haven't started completely yet. So that's kind of the reason why. But we will, like I said, we'll get started pretty shortly. Like I'm almost done with all the watching the ads and stuff, and then mixing the caffeine and stuff is gonna only take a little bit of time. So I'm on the last ad. I'm pretty much mixing this, and we're almost good to go. Let me kind of get this all. Let's do this. There we go. Ads are all boosted. I got my caffeine pretty much almost ready. So right now, Azurite is in war with Khuzait, or the Khuzaits, right? So that's kind of the situation we're at. Is Azurites are currently fighting the Khuzaits, so this is going to allow us to conquer the Azurites a little bit faster. And then we'll switch gears over to the Azurite or the Khuzaits, since they're kind of like, the Khuzaits are going to be a little bit more tricky because they have like 3 ways or 3 directions that they can attack us. So I'm not sure how I'm going to actually attack the Khuzaits. I think I'm just going to go like from Azurites. Like once Donistica and Hassan Fuck basically gets conquered, then what I'll end up doing is going over towards Khuzaits. So that's kind of what I'm gonna end up doing. But yeah. And then I'll probably work my way around like Volstrom, Alnira, Sykeon, Lycaon, and then start kind of making my way down towards Serbia. I think that's kind of my route. But once I kind of regroup over there, most of my party's going to kind of be in the area. So it's not going to be that big of a different or big of an issue to kind of fight them off because I got plenty of parties. But actually, I'm not going to go into war right away with Khuzaits because then I have to go and recruit some of the Azurite leaders. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Going to war, recruiting the Azurite leaders. But right now, I can't really recruit them either because they are in war with Khuzait, so they're not stationary. They're kind of forming in armies and attacking right now, so it's hard to recruit some of the Azurite leaders. But okay. But anyways, let's get into it. Let's get into this. Let's go. Let's do it. Start the conquest. Back-to-back wars. Get our people kind of coming at us. We got one day, 20 hours, 7 hours. 22 hours, 1 day, 20. We're getting all our people kind of situated close by. Like all our people that are like 1 day, like 2 days less, so not anything above 2 days. We're gonna just have them come this way. That way we could kind of have them in the area when I need to invite people, is kind of what I'm saying. So let's do this. Let's wait. Let our people kind of join. Let the rest regroup and then go to war after we kind of get people joining. I think that's the best strategy, at least at the moment. Okay, so there's all our people. I think those are most of our people, right? Okay, from here, then we declare war. They're only 8,000 strong. So, like I said, it's not going to be hard to conquer them. They're like severely weaker. Bro. Okay. So, things have changed. Khuzaits have decided to go to war with me. Azerites are trying to go to war with me. They're demanding so much, but it don't matter. Like I said, I have the dinars. At this given moment, I do not want to face them. At least not right now. It's just going to be annoying because they're going to take a decent amount of stuff away. I mean, does it honestly matter? We'll see. Where is this guy? We'll make it a little bit more interesting, but I need to find this guy. It's been freed. Last thing seen near Morini Castle. We got most of our party though right here though. That's kind of a crazy situation though. What else? Let's see. Let's donate some troops. Donate troops. 3 troops have deserted my party, of course. Let's do this. There we go. We're just going all out. We're going all out, and that's about it. Let's just send him. Damn, that's a lot of troops I got. October, but that's fine. Yeah, we lost quite a bit of troops. I didn't like. Some of my party members just don't have high healing, so I think they lose quite a bit of troops. That's kind of the issue. Where is this guy now? Where is... This guy's like somewhere over here, but I don't know if he's in a party right now. Is he in a party? He might be. At this point, like I said, I'm giving it... Yeah, I don't see this guy. He's probably heading over here to attack Castle or something. Let's capture this guy. Or we're probably not going to be able to capture anybody. What the heck's happening over here? So we got an army forming over there. Okay, anybody semi nearby? 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 1 day. I'll leave the rest kind of for my other troops so that they could kind of do what they got to do. Just kind of replenishing some troops. Got a few upgrades. Okay. Then we let loose. Ooh. You guys are trying to attack. Yes. Oh, now you're running. Oh, you guys are running now. You guys are kind of running. What are you guys doing? What is that? You guys running? Oh, you don't want to. You do not want to. You do not want to be on the winning side then? They were coming at me. They were coming at me right there. They were kind of coming at me. Then I saw them, and then I flipped the tables on them. And then I went after them, and now Now they're all kind of screwed at this point. Well, I think we lost a decent amount of people, but at the same time, I think we got a decent amount of level ups too. Let's try this again. Let's get our cohesion up. Hopefully they're still kind of starving out a decent amount, because at least then be able to starve them out. Kind of be in a better situation. Heavy axeman, footman, I don't know. Okay, so that should be all right. I don't know what the heck they're doing over there. Oh, they're coming at me, what, 700 now? No. These guys. Okay. We lost the castle. Come on, guys. Stop trying to go to war with everyone. Sturgy is fine. They're no threat. We're already in a war with two freaking kingdoms. One which is bigger than the other one. What the fuck is happening? I need to fire all my leaders. No. Just take all their darn troops. No, that would be interesting. The AIs in this game do make some of the weirdest decisions, I do tell you. I don't know why the heck they make what they make or do the decisions that they make, but we are going to pretty much attack pretty soon. They're gonna start losing garrison troops pretty much like right now. They don't have food. I guess they are. The freak is this? They got mega food? What are they surviving on? I could have sworn that they were gonna starve out. Guess not. Maybe it's not them, maybe it's... Yeah, now they're starting to starve out. Okay. Game's just bugged a bit. Guess they have like a, what is it? They have a ability to survive without while being hungry for a while. Okay. Show mercy. I don't want to worry about. Okay. Yeah, why not? We need to start giving it to other people though. That guy already has quite a bit of settlements and stuff. Okay. There we go. Let's attack this last city and then we're gonna have to possibly last city, last castle. Because my people, the only issue is they're not gonna be able to, they need to regroup a bit. Actually, my people, my party ended up capturing Lek. Nice. try this. I have 700. Let's come over here first, attack the castle, and then go back towards the city. Castle's gonna be a little bit easier to, yeah. In the meantime, our troops will kind of regroup. This one I'm probably going to end up trying to attack. The only thing is, like, we'll see. Like I said, if it crashes, I'll save beforehand, at least. And then yeah. Shit. These guys.
Stop.
Now they just made things a bit annoying. Okay. So from here, 10 hours. We gotta kind of regroup a little bit. 7 hours. 7 days. 1 day. Okay. I think it's gonna be enough. Damn it. So I accidentally clicked out of the game. But yeah, I think that's gonna be enough for a regroup until at least gonna give me some kind of protection if they send like another big army my way, but also enough of a protection from like getting kind of like surprise attacked again, because now we gotta pretty much build these darn sieges again, which kind of sucks, but really? I I don't think we got this one. Yep. This kind of sucks. They're coming at me with darn numbers. Like, let's try this again. What did they end up doing? So they ended up... They're losing quite a bit of people, though. That's the thing. Okay. That's too far away. So these guys are just kind of being a pain. I don't think I don't have any, but I have like one more plan coming to kind of back me up, but I don't know if I had the numbers in this situation. Okay. Really? Bro, stop trying to fight the Sturgians. What the hell? These guys constantly want to go to war with the Sturgians. I'm already at war with freaking two other freaking kingdoms. What are they trying to do? I'm at war with the second strongest kingdom, the Khuzaits, while the third strongest kingdom, that the freaking Azerites, so they're trying to find the Sturgians that only have like one settlement and one castle. I don't know what kind of kind of thought for thought that is, but that's kind of stupid, I tell you. And they're constantly spamming that shit. They're constantly wanting to fight the Sturgeons for who knows why. Yeah. It's gonna kind of be fun. Save it, just in case. Going in. Yeah, I don't know. The AI in this game makes some of the strangest decisions. Like, I'm talking about your AI as well. Yeah. Bro, got some fast reloads on that bow. Accuracy is so bad right now. Great shot there. What? You attacked? Who the fuck? Yeah, my people. I'm... Oh shit. Up. It's green everywhere. Okay, so I was trying to, what's it called? I was trying to find the rock, but I think it was like my own people that attacked in the first place. So there's that. Oh, let's give them. I think that's good enough. Then from here, what we do is, damn. We're gonna head for this afterwards, pretty much right now. after we get rid of some of our prisoners and stuff. I think let's see. This guy. We only have to pretty much like I think we only have to, what's it called? I mean, we don't have like that many more to conquer from them. We're pretty much like pretty close to conquering them. I don't know if I should break up the party though. Nah, we're not going to. We're gonna add more to it. And then we'll break it up after we capture this city, because then we pretty much have all this area kind of captured. And then that will allow troops to kind of regroup a little bit, and then we'll push in. I think that's probably a good way. God, really? They're really coming for this? Well, they're a mistake, I guess. Ultimately, they're gonna make it easier on me because they're taking troops from like their garrisons and stuff. So by defeating them here, they're not gonna have much more people defending and stuff in their garrisons. So I'm just gonna keep their leaders as prisoners for a bit while I work on trying to push over here and capture the rest of these Azerite locations. Crusades. I mean, we're gonna pretty much go for them like right away, but garrisons are like 300. We might just be able to do like auto resolve. 2 days is not going to be too long. It's going to wipe out half of their troops here. We could probably still attack. Yeah. Hopefully they kind of stop building up right now. Okay. Let's save it. Did we lose our party? Yeah, we did. Shit. Man, that ain't good. Guys are just being damn annoying. That's what their job is to be, is just annoying. They're putting up like a good fight, trying to kind of slow me down from taking over most of their kind of area. Okay. Yeah. Azarets. Azarets need to be taken over. We need to take control over the Azarets. They're, like I said, they're putting up a pretty good fight for their numbers. Let's get these siege weapons destroyed and then probably go in with an attack. Okay. That wasn't my save, but I'll take it. It's a good save. I was gonna try saving right there, but okay, then we go in. Let's do it. Conquered this city. push in. We're gonna have to defend ourselves. Like I said, we're gonna have to get. We're sacking everything right now with the or by being at war with the Azurites and the Khuzaits right now. It's not making much of a difference. Like, I mean, the Khuzaits are probably gonna do quite a bit of damage, but I'm tired of constantly trying to like be at peace. Might as well just let them be at war if they want to be at war. And then what we could do is get them pretty good to the point where they're gonna regret being constantly trying to go to war with us. We'll make everyone regret. We're gonna get payback. Bro. How the hell did they miss? Trading blows. Oh, I hate these guys. The way they... Okay. Damn, that looks like it would be such a pain to carry up a hill like that. This little thing. Like, imagine in real life trying to like push this up with a couple people. Trying to go up. Seems like it would be a pain. Probably super heavy. Ah, shit. Well, I was caught. Shit. Oh yeah. Well, where's this last guy at? I think he's like glitched in the wall somewhere. It's normally what happens when it's like the last guy. Let's send him. Okay, here. Let's do this. And then from here, let's recruit what we can recruit, right? Oh, no, we can't. Okay. So those are going to be the last ones we're going to keep up. So we're going to allow these two to kind of be in existence. The rest... Then we're going to wipe out everything else. Let's do this. Do this. Then all my people try to go attack, defend and stuff. What I'm gonna end up doing is doing some of the recruiting. Let's see, do I have all my parties? No, I'm missing one party. Okay. That's right, it's starting a war right now, right? this guy? Mountain. Trying to get this guy. Or what's his name? Freak. I don't know if this is the right guy though. Yeah. Is what's his name though? I forgot. Razana. Bro, where is this guy? There he is. Ineffective. Ineffective. I basically lost. Unless I get like a critical. Yeah, I lost. It's fine. So this guy's out of the question. Shuriken star symbol. This one, you might be able to get the leader. What is his name? Ghoul Son. Ghoul Son. Okay. Critical success, nice. There we go. Okay. This one, pretty sure is car. Seen near Shabal, whatever the hell. Samir, Shabal Samir. What's this guy's name? Iskar. Iskar, Iskar. He's a car. Iskar. Where the heck is he now? Iskar. It's over here. Critical fell? Shit. Um... Okay, so they're at war with Khuzaits again. Which sucks. I mean, we got two of the clans. This guy's not gonna join because he has, what's it called? That's freaking, he got Darum. Critical success, nice. Come on, give me one. Critical fail? What the fuck is this? What are these numbers? I had a 10% of critical fail. I had a 70% of passing. It was the last pass, and the fool decided to do a critical fail with the 10%, even though I had... Yeah, I don't get these numbers. Okay. Where the fuck is this? The game basically said, screw you. That's what it did. What the hell is this? What's his name? Stenoff. Stenoff. He has that weird sign. Come on, no, stop freaking trying to go to war with Sturgia. Where is this guy? Let's see. Okay, Stenoff. That's the wrong castle, huh? Yeah, it's over here. They have pretty similar names. Stenoff right there. This guy. Okay, so what? Oh, his relation, me and his relationship are so damn bad, but he also does have this castle. That's why. We need to get rid of these butts. The butt-looking symbols, I think. And then we could recruit the butt symbols people. But actually, I mean, we're gonna attack these. Might as well leave these be. Leave the butt symbols. Who the heck are the butt symbols? Yeah. Because then we could get this guy, I think. What's our relationship with them? 28? Yeah. The butt symbols are... This guy. He's 13 strong, but... technically, I don't know. Keep accidentally clicking off the game. Okay, so the butt symbols are easier. The only thing is the shurikens. Yeah, it's probably easier to wipe out the butt symbols and leave this and this. Probably those two. And then attack these. Crusades are probably gonna attack into this. So I'm gonna get the butt symbols. Then we're gonna push against, try to recruit the leader of the butt symbol. Because that, like I said, this looks like a butt. Kind of like a butt in a thong. Or like a bikini. And that's the butt cheeks. And that's the bikini. That's kind of why I call it the butt symbol. And then that's the shuriken. Like from Naruto, the shuriken. So we're gonna try getting the leader of the butt symbols. Uh, yeah, we should be able to pretty much attack like soon. We'll wait till the day. It's not fun attacking at night. It's hard to see anything. I mean, the color looks nice at night, but it's hard to see troops. Let's go in. Alright, we already got people pretty much on our siege weapons, so we're good right there. Oh shit. This horse is hard to control. They're gonna kill me. Oh, kitty, they're gonna kill me. They closed the damn door. Yep. Oh well. Oh, it's lagging like heck. So if Khuzaites actually attack like the city and stuff that they're actually attacking right now, it's gonna kind of make my job a little bit easier. Okay, here we go. So from here, then from here. So they're attacking, Khuzaites are attacking into here. This is the last butt symbol spot. Then we need to go attack this damn castle. And then we could probably recruit 2 more leaders after this. Really? Sturgia is really going to war with me? Are they? You guys are some of the dumbest individuals in the world. Okay, so from here, we don't care. We'll pay you just so you guys stay alive for a fun project. We do not want to wipe you out. We're okay where you're at. And then from here, so after this, we head over there. We need to get rid of some of these darn things. Healing. Yeah, healing's good. Yeah. What's this looking like? Not good. Why are you guys not attacking the siege weapons? What is that? What is this nonsense? Attack the damn siege so I can go in. Nonsense. My people are nonsense. Alright, we're going in. This is going to be the last but symbol clan. So after this, then we attack the other castle. Whether Azurites take that castle or not, that's kind of up to them. Let me see. I'm trying to figure it out because I'm trying to leave Azurites, Sturgia, and Khuzaits with one settlement and one castle. And then that way, once they go to war with each other, they're equal, kind of. Then they could kind of fight it out between each other. So right now, I'm kind of just being, I guess, the mediator, the one that's kind of enforcing situations. let's go down there. Probably a little bit easier. It's my mega horse. Lots of horsepower. They're coming this way, yeah? So I saw something where like you could actually, in real life, put like one of those heavy excavators or like machines on wooden planks, kind of like this, and that heavy machine could technically ride on top of the wood, and the wood won't really break, which is pretty impressive to kind of see that. Also, I learned something kind of interesting too. Which, I don't know, the question kind of came up, like, there's some huge ships out there. Huge, giant ships that weigh, like, if you were to pick them up and put them into land, right? On land, they would probably weigh tons of weight, and they would be so hard to carry on the ground. But the reason why ships kind of work in the water is due to, like, the buoyancy of like the water and stuff does not really necessarily affect, like, I guess the gravity. I mean, yeah, gravity pushes it down, but the buoyancy kind of like pushes it up, so it kind of allows the ship to float in combination with the buoyancy of the water and then the gravity that kind of keeps it pushed down in a sense. That's why something about ships could actually be so heavy and also kind of stay afloat on the water is due to like their buoyancy, and the buoyancy is pushing up while the gravity is kind of pushing down, keeping them kind of leveled. But I mean, I believe that there's probably other metrics in there, like like, I mean, supposedly there's supposed to be like equal spacing or like equal stuff inside of it. So like, I mean, if you were to kind of like misplace the inside, or like what is it, the, come on, yes, but pretty much fuckers, yeah, pretty much misplace the items in between, like, or inside the ship, right? Like, you either add more weight or kind of like misplace their things, or kind of allow the water to kind of come in and fill up the insides without kind of it being balanced in a sense. Then that's kind of when the ship kind of either lopsides or sinks. So there has to be kind of some kind of structure to the ship in order for it to kind of work with the buoyancy pushing it up and then the gravity pulling it down. And I think there has to be like some kind of symmetry to it in a sense. But on top of that, I mean, it's crazy to know that, like, I mean, the water itself helps kind of keep the ship afloat even with the weight of the ship. So I don't know, I mean, there's probably, like I said, there's a lot more to it than what I'm kind of explaining, and there's probably stuff that I'm missing out, but it's fascinating to know. And then I know, like, if they were to use like wooden ships and stuff, I mean, that stuff corrodes and stuff, and like kind of eventually might get messed up from the water. But they probably put some kind of materials to kind of preserve making it kind of like less affected by the water. But like in the past, I mean, back probably when they used first ships, there were like a lot of test runs, so they probably weren't taking into consideration like wood or something would be like corroded by water or something, or they maybe kind of came up with some kind of idea that kind of preserved the ships at one point. But I would kind of assume that ships wouldn't have lasted a lot long or like that much kind of back in the past, just because they were like new ideas and we didn't really have much knowledge on how to preserve ships from kind of not wearing down or being corroded by like the ocean water and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's all fascinating. Something I probably will look into a little bit more to kind of spark my knowledge, but so but that also explains why, yeah. I mean, it explains why people like okay, so explains why people can float a little bit easier than if they were just like on the ground as well too, right? I mean, it's easier to float in water once you know how to swim. Like at that point, it kind of becomes harder to dive down into the water. So it's kind of like the same thing. Oops, I didn't mean to pillage it. But yeah, it's harder to dive down after a certain point because then you're kind of using your force or your strength to kind of go against the buoyancy. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna attack these guys, right? We need to come back and defend this though. Because yeah, water's technically kind of like pushing you up at a certain point. And like that's why even then if you're like 200 pounds or even 150 pounds, that 150 pounds that you would otherwise be or whatever, however much you weigh, is doesn't seem like it has that much, like it's not as heavy in the water as it is like, what's it called, it's that 200 pounds does not feel like it's 200 pounds in the water. But then humans are kind of, I mean, we're kind of made up of a lot of water and stuff, and I think air and certain other things. So I think that's kind of why we float. But then something, I mean, again, it has, I think it's the mixture between that and then us having some kind of gravity on Earth that makes us not heavier on the Earth, because we don't actually have the buoyancy that water kind of plays into effect either. So that's why we're heavier. But let's see. Anyways, let me distribute these troops, level these guys up. We got a decent upgrade of troops. Donate troops. Then we gotta go for that castle, like I said. So we could get rid of the last. But then there's also other interesting stuff like kinetic and what is it? Kinetic force, which is the force that pretty much you requires like the effort or the force that's active or something like that, versus what is it? The other force is just pretty much like with no energy kind of behind it, all that stuff. I don't know. There's certain things in science that I remember learning, but then it's been a while, so it doesn't help that I don't remember exactly everything, but I remember kind of learning some of this either back in elementary or high school and stuff. I don't quite remember where, but it's definitely been a bit. The buoyancy part, I didn't really learn, but physics and all that fun stuff, I mean, it's good material to learn, because I mean, it kind of explains a lot of things. Why certain things work the way they work and all that fun stuff. But okay, we're gonna come over here, take this castle. We're leaving. think we're going to pretty much focus here. Get this castle, wipe out that last clan's property here. And then we're gonna make peace with them after we take Hassan Fuk. We'll take Hassan Fuk, capture Hassan Fuk, and then that's pretty much gonna be it for the Azerites, because that leaves these two, and then we're gonna have to attack attack these guys from this angle. What's being attacked? Something else. But after this, let's... I don't want to do that crazy attacking again. How is it looking? Seems pretty balanced. Okay, so that's taken. Then we come over here, do damage to this, take this, make peace. And then they could have that castle and that city right there, right? And then I'll sacrifice this place to the Azerites. I don't know if I'm going to. Because this is kind of like the only place I have that protects the Azerites from getting wiped out from Khuzaits. This guy gets a lot of votes for owning different castles and stuff. Okay. They have weird numbers. Okay. I just wanted to speed that through. So now we're kind of where we want to be at, right? So then we got all these guys. Let's wipe. Where are these guys? What are they doing at this point? Okay. Make peace. So Sturgia, Azerite are pretty much down to their last two settlements, right? Now we gotta work on the Khuzaits. But why the heck? What the heck happened to my army? Oh, that explains. But anyways, let's see. So we want to kind of come over here. This guy doesn't really give much. But we're gonna kind of let these guys loose. We want to get the butt cheeks, and then who was it? Butt cheeks and guys, stop trying to go to war with Sturgia, please. Okay, so what are we doing? We're trying to butt cheeks. The leader of the butt cheeks is right here. I seen near Hassan Fuk. His name is Munim. So Munim, is that him? Munim. No. Bro. He's not in here, so that's good. Bro, stop. That's ruining our plans. Stop trying to go to war. I'm setting up this for a specific reason. So this guy's still here. Still around this area somewhere, supposedly. Where is he though? Damn, that sucks. I keep accidentally, like, I have a dual screen monitors, and sometimes, like, I'll be at the edge of the screen, and then I'll accidentally click. What is happening? Where is this guy? Seriously. There he is. What? Morning. I was looking at the wrong leader. Okay, so that's what I was doing. So I was looking at this, but this guy's name is the wrong clan. Actually, no, he's right. What? Okay, so butt cheeks. The butt cheeks were wiped out. What the fuck? Why is he not taking my audio? Bro, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to, because they're tied together. So he's tied with the remaining Shuriken clan thing. So it's not, it wasn't a good, didn't matter anyways. But these guys, let's go after their leader then. Kablob, or whatever the heck it's called. So he's over here. We need to kind of get our party kind of formed, because I think the Azurites are going to try attacking that, which I don't want them to. Okay, so where is this guy? He's somewhere right here. He was. Anymore? I don't know. If he is, still last seen near the castle. Which castle? This one. I think he's like, he's trying to get troops, or getting, or he's becoming part of an army. Okay. Stuff. Holy shit. Come on, bro. He's going too far. But he's in a party. Nah, no, he's not. He's not in an army. That's what I was worried about. He's gonna become part of an army right now, though, I think. So hopefully I catch him before. And wait, where is he? Damn these guys and their speed. Slow down, sir. I'm surprised I got a critical success. Okay, 2 more chances. Let's see. There we go. Imagine I failed at 100%. Okay. So there we go. We got that. So next time, okay. So we pretty much have officially, we left these guys. 1 town, 1 castle, right? 1 town, 1 castle. Equal, somewhat equal strength. Now we gotta work on the Khuzaits. That's gonna be kind of a next time thing. So. Because where are we gonna push the Khuzaits back to? So I think we're gonna try to push the Khuzaits back here. So we're gonna end up conquering everything and then pushing them back to here. I think that's kind of the plan. I'm about to do something crazy though. Is it the Khuzaits that are attacking this? Probably. Yeah. Damn, I don't have the numbers right now. But anyways, yeah, next time the goal is to push them back to here. So we're gonna conquer everything except these things. Yeah, so these will let them be, and then conquer everything else. And then after that, once we kind of conquer everything else, we're gonna let them do a Hunger Games mode. So they're gonna do the Hunger Games and fight each other out. If they declare war on me, every single time they declare war on me, I'm just gonna make peace every single time. That kind of helps track where. But anyways, this is the progress we've made so far. I'm making like 80,000 a day. Not sure how. Oh, my garrison's pretty expensive, but I'm not paying much in tribute anymore. My settlement income's pretty much paying for my garrisons, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, this is pretty equal, even though I really haven't been involved in this war at all. So in order to help the Azorites though versus the Khuzaids, I'm going to be attacking kind of from this side. Attacking from this side, pushing them back into my territory, and then my party members that are over in this area are going to probably be attacking from this angle and kind of slowing them down a bit. While I kind of like I said, while I kind of push in a little bit. So I'm gonna, like I said, let them kind of do what they're gonna do. And then we'll get it down, kind of like we ended up, let's see. These are pretty much all the clans that we have in our kingdom now. So we have about I don't know, quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19 clans. The Azorites still have quite a bit though, so. But yeah, we'll be back pretty much next time. Next day, probably tomorrow or so. Let's see. Anyways, peace out. Thanks. Till next time.